How to start a garden at home using seeds. Starting from seed enables you to select from a greater variety of plants than you would at a nursery and lets you see your plants grow from seed to maturity. 1. Choose your seeds first. In general, plants with large seeds are the simplest to grow from seed, such as peas, beans, maize, squash, melon, and cucumbers. The majority of greens, tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and Brussels sprouts are among the more challenging crops to grow from microscopic seeds. Carrots, beets, radishes, and turnips are a few examples of small-seeded crops that are a little more forgiving. For beginning gardeners, flower seeds from poppies, zinnias, and petunias are also fantastic choices. 2. Select a vessel. Consider spreading seed indoors rather than immediately in a garden bed outside, where birds and many other animals might consume them for food. Planting seeds indoors, as opposed to direct sowing, ensures that your seeds will be warm and secure, allowing you to start growing in the late winter while you wait for the weather to warm. If you make drainage holes, you can start seeds in tiny pots or even egg cartons. Another practical choice is seed starting trays. These store-bought seed trays frequently have drainage holes and a humidity dome top. Under your container, place a drip tray to collect extra moisture and dirt. 3. Fill your container with seed starting mix. In contrast to potting soil, seed starting mix includes peat moss or cocoa coir, perlite, vermiculite, and occasionally compost. It has excellent drainage, facilitates sprouting, and is sterile, so you don't need to be concerned about fungi. You need to wet your starting mix with water first, then fill the containers with it. Squeeze a handful of the mix firmly to determine if the water-to-mix ratio is ideal. It is overly wet if water spills out. It's too dry if there's no water coming out. It's perfect if a few water drops leak out. Fill your containers to within a quarter inch of the top after thoroughly moistening your starting mix, then press the mixture down so it is tightly packed and flat on top. 4. Sow the seeds. For details on planting depth and spacing, consult the seed packet. A general rule of thumb is to bury a seed twice as deep as it is long if you've lost your seed packet. Once buried, use the palm of your hand to firmly compact the soil. You should leave many different kinds of tiny seeds on the surface rather than burying them since they need light to grow, such as lettuce, petunia, and snapdragon. 5. Seal the container. To trap in the moisture and heat required for your seeds to germinate, enclose your seeds in a layer of plastic wrap or the plastic dome cover from your seed starter tray. Generally speaking, it's ideal to keep your container in a warm area that gets in direct sunshine, but always check your seed packaging for precise instructions as certain seeds need complete darkness to develop. Try warming the starting mix from the bottom up with a heat mat to hasten the germination process. 6. Spray seeds with water. Check to see if the starter mix is still moist every several days. Avoid using a watering can if it seems dry since it can wash the delicate seeds away. Instead, either place your container in a larger tray of water so the mix absorbs water from underneath, or use a spray bottle to spray a coating of mist over the mixture's top. When your seeds begin to sprout, take off the container's lid. 7. Take care of the seedlings. This entails routinely watering them and maintaining the appropriate temperature range for each seed according to the seed packet. The seed starting medium needs to stay moist without getting too saturated, just like during the germination stage. Once the seedlings have developed their second sets of leaves, start fertilizing them. These leaves, sometimes referred to as genuine leaves, are a sign that your seedlings are getting ready to grow. Apply a liquid fertilizer from a tray below the seedlings so that it soaks up through the drainage holes, diluted to 1/4 the recommended dosage. If your seed starting mixture already contains compost, there is no need to use fertilizer because the nutrients are already present in the compost. 8. Make your seedlings hardy. To prevent shock from the abrupt shift in environment, indoor seedlings are progressively exposed to outside circumstances like as cooler temperatures, wind, and direct sunlight. This process is known as hardening off. Start this process by putting your seedlings outdoors for an hour each day, 10 to 14 days before to the day of your transfer. Increase the amount of time your seedlings spend outside by 1 hour each day, exposing them to increasing amounts of sunlight. Start the hardening off procedure for hardy annuals right before the final frost to ensure that your seedlings are prepared for the beginning of the growth season. 9. Move your seedlings outside. It's time to transplant your seedlings to an outside garden bed or pot whenever the conditions are right, typically just after the final frost of the season. If at all feasible, try to transplant while the sky is cloudy. To find out how much space each seedling requires in the garden to grow, consult your seed packaging or a seed catalog. Spread a seedling's fragile roots out gently in its new habitat without bruising them. Last but not least, water the plant to help its roots successfully bury themselves in its new soil. If you need more information, just click the link below the video. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing content and hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.